Hi, welcome. Karibuni sana. We are in a city called Cologne here in Germany. It's an hour 45 minutes, let's say 2 hours drive from Frankfurt where I live. And we just stumbled across a beautiful woman. She just told her story shortly and we thought it is not good, deserving of us to keep it to ourselves. We want to share it to the world. So the floor is yours.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful that you chose me, you picked me up.
Yes.
Well, shall we continue in English or what should I do?
Your name?
My name is Alice Mangat. And as you see, those names are very mixed up.
Yeah.
Alice is a Christian name. I'm a Catholic, a very devoted Catholic. Wanjiku is my birth name, which my mother gave me. And Mangat is my father's name, who is a Punjabi from India.
Okay. So, ndaigua wetwo Wanjiku?
Njĩtagwo Wanjiku.
Haya, njĩtagwo nani wa irimu umĩte ku Wanjiku na ndũkuhana Mũgĩkũyũ.
Andũ matiĩtĩkagia ona nĩ ngucia nĩ ngugĩte hau kuga ndathi mũciĩ manjĩraga we nĩ gũtũhenio tũhenagio ikaraga na haha ndĩia ũtwĩrage wĩ rũraya ya tondũ ndiogoraga na ndiĩtaga gĩtheri gĩtharai ndiĩtaga ugali ungarai ndĩrawĩta gĩtheri na nĩ ndĩaga nginya gũkũ nyumĩte ndaciarĩirwo Gitaru au Rugiri actually to be exact Gitaru and my mother ahikĩtio kwa bare ya Kenyuru.
Okay.
But they were not together with those people anymore. No hĩndĩ ya emergency tondũ in the middle of emergency. Nĩguo ndaciarirwo 1953.
Okay.
Rĩu koguo nĩ ndonangire tũndũ tũu tũtarĩ twega twa emergency.
O hau Rũngĩrĩ?
O hau Rũngĩrĩ. Tũgĩcoka my father agĩũka agĩtũcaria kũrĩa twarĩ my father Punjabi man. And ndahingia 6 years.
Na rĩu itanakwĩra gwitũ nĩ kahuho rĩ, cũcũ witũ ikaraga kũu kahuho cura. Twĩ neighbor bare ya mũikia kwanyu na ngothi.
Nĩ neighbor biũ.
Kĩũria kĩnene nĩ gĩkĩ. Mũthuri wa Punjabi mũhĩndĩ rĩ, aumĩte kũ agĩũka Gĩtaru?
Ĩyo nĩ story nene mũno ingĩkũhota gũkũhe no rĩu nĩ ndĩkũhe mũthenya ũngĩ. But I can say it short. Mũhĩndĩ ũcio arutaga wĩra wa kwendia mĩtĩ na ngũ. Na hau Gikuyu station nĩ harĩ mũndũ wetagwo Shutu. Nĩ wamũĩ?
Shutu. My mom no mũmenye mamu witũ.
No etagwo Shutu nĩwe wendagia ngũ na mĩtĩ ya gwaka. Rĩu baba nĩwe wokaga kũrehe nake mami rĩ. Atigana na mũthuri we Mũgĩkũyũ etagwo Njengarĩ wa hau wa bare ya Kenyuru rĩ.
Akĩonio Punjabi.
Aca ũcio wokire thutha arutaga wĩra na thũngũ atigana na mũthuri we akĩambĩrĩria kũruta wĩra gwa thũngũ kũrera ciana. Rĩu makĩmũtwara Mombasa, I'll just say it in short. Makĩmũtwara Mombasa agĩikara kũu Mombasa agĩcoka nĩ ũndũ wa inegene rĩa aciari agĩcoka mũciĩ agĩcoka Nairobi. Rĩu oka okire ena maarifa maingĩ mũno okorwo nĩ kũruga arugaga ũrĩa ũtarĩ waigua. Akĩhingũra kiosk hau Gikuyu. Hau nĩho maĩ baba agĩũka rĩ oka rĩrĩa ahũtiĩ rĩ akoria nĩ ha mũndũ angĩrĩa tu mũtumia hayai we
urugaga wega.
Agĩthiĩ hau akĩrĩa rĩ ona tũrũti nĩ amũrugagĩra tũcabaci kĩrĩ.
Tondũ nĩ akĩruta ujuzi Mombasa.
Mũthuri akĩgwa. Wĩra we rĩu ndũrĩrugagĩra hau kũruga gwakwa.
Ũrĩrugagĩra agĩka mũnduru hau. Akiuga ũrĩrugagĩra gwakwa.
Hĩndĩ ĩyo nĩ tene 1940 something 45 or so.
Right.
Rĩu niĩ ndagĩcoka na magĩciara kahĩĩ na my father arĩ mũkũrũ already. He was looking for a good wife.
Nice.
Rĩu magĩkĩgĩa na kahĩĩ gagĩkua niĩ ndokaga gũciarwo 1943 in the middle of emergency. Rĩu mami nĩ gwĩtigĩra twende na ciana ingĩ na kũu rĩ. Tondũ ciana ingĩ gĩcagi rĩ. Akĩona kaba acokete gĩcagi tondũ ũhoro wa pass iria ciaheanagwo ndũngiuma one place to another ũtarĩ na tũpass tu. Rĩu agĩgĩcoka ena nda yakwa. Na my father nake arĩ na gacungwa handũ kamũ Tanzania na nĩ agĩtigagĩra ecirie mwana ũcio ũngĩ nĩ kĩndũ ekirwo. Rĩu nani nĩ etigagĩra rĩu agĩthiĩ agĩciarĩra gĩcagi. Niĩ ndagĩciarwo na thĩna mũnene mũno.
Na nĩguo hana kũrũngara wega.
No tũgĩgĩcoka tũgĩũka gũcario nĩ my father rĩu mũhĩndĩ agĩũka kũnjaria thiĩ kwanja tondũ ndarĩ na 6 years nĩgetha thiĩ cukuru. And that's how we went to Nairobi. Twaikaraga Karura Forest.
Karura Forest, nice.
Yes.
Now we are going to turbo jump so that you tell us how you... I'm going to invite Mujibi, so that Mujibi is also in this interview, where we've met her. So we've met her... Wajira weta what there? Wajiko. We've met Wajiko at Gikuyu Association in Germany. This is our second meeting. Ego ko Cologne, Musiwa Cologne, Germany. So Mujibi is not Kikuyu, he's Kenyan. So we are going to take it up with you, and you, Alice Wajiko, will tell us how she ended up here in Germany, because in 2 years she's going to be 50 years in Germany. Tell us your name.
My name is Mujibi from Berlin. I was here in Cologne because of Kikuyu. It's a cultural thing for Kikuyus. They come and meet. Yeah. And we met a gem here. We met a beautiful woman from Kenya, first of all. She's very, very loyal to Kenya. She's teaching people Swahili in Germany.
She was.
But hata saizi ameni correct. So she's still teaching. So
she was, yeah.
She was teaching, and she's written books. So I think we have a story here.
Yep.
For today, we are going to hear kidogo, but I think we have to look for her and sit down. At least I think she has something to tell us.
And she'll come with the books?
Yeah, and the books.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, so wacha tuombe tu kidogo for the introduction, and then we look for her. So karibu sana.
Sasa niseme Kiswahili kwa sababu sio Mkikuyu au nifanye?
Even English is okay.
English.
Yeah.
Okay. Haya.
So how ulikujaje Ujerumani?
So
I was in Deutsche Welle.
Yeah, I was one of those people who found out that Kenya was not for young people anymore. There was no jobs, nothing. And you go to look for a better place. I did that. But I had a friend here who was trying to push me. Come. I'll help you. So I came.
Okay.
And when I came, it didn't work with her. So I went my way.
Okay.
And I didn't want to do anything which people do here. Get married to an old man or a German in order to survive. I refused that completely.
That's great. You stood your ground.
Yes. And this is 1977. But around 1978, I got a job by Deutsche Welle as a freelancer. It was just few programs which I wasn't really a qualified journalist. So there was nothing serious I could do. But it was giving me some hold.
Support money, yeah.
Unfortunately, I had a daughter in Kenya. I left her there. But my aim was to come and settle myself and bring her. So I came. And I got this job with Deutsche Welle. The person who told me to go there was a professor. Professor not, but he was teaching in University of Cologne here.
Yes.
As a teacher. So he said, if there is anybody who can teach Swahili, it's you.
Yes.
So you go there. If you have problem, come to me.
Yeah.
Don't tell them you have never taught. Hey, Germans, you can tell them anything.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, I told them the same. And fortunately, where I was going to school, in Muslim girls' school in Gara, there was a very good, was a very good lead teacher who was teaching us Swahili.
Okay.
Structure of Swahili strictly, and I was the best.
Kiswahili sanifu.
Swahili sanifu,
right.
Lakini matamshi yake yalikuwa ya shida kabisa.
Kwani alikuwa ametoka wapi? Matamshi yetu. Matamshi tunaita matamshi.
Sasa akiniita mimi ananiita Aresi
mitaera. Ero tukorona thina na ero na ele. Ero na ere.
No knowledge yake ya Githweri, structure ya Githweri, it was perfect. Ona no ndimugwete hato. Wherever she is, thank you very much, Mrs. Mahinda.
Mrs. Mahinda, this goes to you.
She's the one. I don't think she would ever remember me, but I was one of the best students in Swahili.
Wow.
This I understood God was preparing.
You're right.
So when I came here, I went to Deutsche Welle and I did some few things. Now after that, because I was freelancing, if you work too long here in Germany, they have to be forced to employ you permanently. That's where I was no longer able to continue. Yeah. And then I got that job in somewhere called Bad Honnef. It's a small village.
Here in Germany.
Yes, in near Bonn, just 13 minutes from Bonn.
Which is not far from Deutsche Welle offices.
Yes. Yeah. So I told him, you must be crazy to imagine I can teach Swahili He said, if there is anybody here who can teach Swahili, it's you.
Yeah.
Just go there. If you don't have any idea how to do it, ask me. I'll direct you. That's how I ended up in that place. And the first student I had was one person. He was about 45.
A German.
Yes.
Yes.
And I told him, listen, sir.
Yeah.
I've never taught in my life.
So you were honest with
I was honest. I've never taught, but I know that I can help you to speak this language.
Right.
If you give me a chance.
Yes.
Now, I didn't want to tell him nonsense.
Yes.
So I was really studying more than a student. I used to sleep with the book I was using is what is that book? P.M. Wilson. From somebody, a white person, P.M. Wilson.
We are going to find it and put it in the description.
Yes, that's the one
somewhere.
I was using.
Here or here.
But then I kept on writing my own things and put in a file.
Yeah.
So when I have a lesson, I just go and photocopy. Students told me, why are you doing that? Why don't you write a book? It took me 3 months to write a complete book.
Wow.
And I thought I was talented on that.
Commendable. Write pen and paper, because that time there was no writing on the computer, taking it to a publisher. Or did you do that?
I had somebody bought me as a gift this typewriter.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I wrote. My first book was called Structure Swahili. It was published here in Bad Honnef.
I love that. I love successful stories from Kenyans because it encourages us who are doing business here in Germany.
Yes, and after that, it was republished in Nairobi. It's African Educational Publishers who took all my money up till now. They have never paid me. Yeah.
Pay Wajiko's money.
Give my money. I'm old now. I need
so
it.
How did that work? You sent him the book? You paid the money?
No, I didn't pay the two. I got them published. You can get publishers without paying money, but they have most of the rights.
Oh, and then they didn't give you their money.
And they gave me my royalty, about 15%. And they have been selling that book a year, even in America. They sold my rights to Michigan University or London here, ABC, or things like that. But I couldn't prove. I couldn't do anything.
And that's
when I go to Kenya, I take a lawyer. The moment I leave, everything is forgotten. So, but anyway, it was now republished again in the name Swahili for Foreigners. They refused this structure course because they say that will be too difficult for the people. So they published it under...
Which year is this now?
Which year was that?
2001.
2001, okay.
The other one was published in 1990. Yeah?
Wow.
So
the one that was sold in Michigan and everything.
No, that's what the one.
2001.
2001.
Wow.
So, and they called it Swahili for Foreigners. Now, when they refused to, in the institute, they told me to write another book only in German for 2 weeks lessons. It was not possible. And whatever they were telling me to do, I didn't agree. You know, I'm somebody who doesn't agree to be pushed down. Although here in Germany, Germans are if they told me even I should not teach grammar.
Oh, wow.
I told them, how do I teach a language without grammar? So I got so angry sometimes. I told them, you go and write a letter and kick me out.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah. I like your Simba spirit. She has Simba spirit.
Yes. Yeah. So I got angry after I finished that book. First of all, I didn't do what they were telling me.
Good.
I did my own thing.
Yeah, because you're the one who knows anyway.
It's too much. That's too much. It has to be very... Then they later found out it was good. And they gave it to other African teachers who are working there to write their own, like, Twi and I don't know what, to use it as a Mustang.
Yeah, it's a Mustang.
I said,
like a draft.
So that.
Yeah.
Anyway, from that, now I wrote this new one now. Swahili for Foreigners, book 2.
Book 2. Amazing. I have to give you a high five on that. As in, a Kenyan teaching German Swahili and with so much success.
Yes.
But we have a lesson there to learn with what she said. If you have a book, if you have a product, trademark it through a lawyer, have your papers right, because now when someone copies it, first of all, unaomoka because you sue them.
Nimelipa hela nyingi sana lakini
hela zako zote
nimelipa na hakuna kitu kilitokea mpaka nikachoka. Sasa nikawaacha, nikasema kuleni.
Shame on you guys, shame on you. And don't even cut that. One term. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I have that Swahili for Foreigners, book 2, and in German I translated also in German, half of
Fantastic.
it. Yes.
You are a source of inspiration. You are a source
I think
of
that is why I was really looking forward to speaking here, because these books are not only for the students, they are also for the teachers who would like to teach foreign language here in Germany.
And also our children who are growing up in Germany, who my children love to read this. They have one book in Swahili, they call Mwanzo wa Kiswahili. No, but I think they have 3 set books my sister sent from Kenya, and my cousin who's behind the camera brought them.
And they have written them so wrong. They have so wrong grammar inside, I noticed. So in my books, you have a dialogue to read, to exercises to do, key to exercise. I mean, everything.
Do you know the prizes at the top of your head you can give us, or when we come back again?
The German book. The German book, I'm selling it for 20.
Also where we can find the books.
Find them also, yes.
I could send you now. I'm organizing myself because I had to print them in Kenya. The ones I printed here, they did it very well. But I published it with about €6 each book. Now they wanted 25. So I said, 25, how will I sell it? Then it is not possible. So I went and published them in Kenya. Of course, they are also, when they hear you are from Germany, they want to pinch you hard.
So how many books have you written so far, as per now? Because I saw so many books there.
Yeah, that is the first one. I think you saw Swahili for Foreigners, first one. Book 2, no, East Africa. Oh, no, even that one, East African Education, is not there. I didn't bring it, but you can see it in internet. So that one was the first, and then I wrote the one for our institute, and then I wrote Swahili for Foreigners, book 2, and now a German one. And my biography.
And your biography.
There are about 3 books which are to be published. This one is out, the first one. And it wasn't done very well because I got sick and I was in hospital. So what you call it? Editing was not done very well.
Editing was not done well.
Yes.
Well, you work
on Amazon?
No.
On
we
Amazon?
used to sell the book itself. The company used to sell. But now we stopped because I told them I can't get them published the book again for €25. It's too expensive.
We are going to get you digital marketing, digital advertising. My company does this, so we support each other, and collaboration as well. When you win, I win.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
And with this, I also build my portfolio with him doing your YouTube or something, because I think you should sit down and do podcasts and YouTubes where Mujibi comes in. And this way we
I
all
had
win.
another luck sometime. My son went to this podcasting. And he won. He was in a group of Broses. I think everybody knows Broses.
I mean, with a mom like you, you can only win.
So he got there, and that was 2001. But of course, the group broke down, but he's still singing. He's still a good singer. He has a very good
Does he sing Kikuyu?
No, he was born here. He was born here. He doesn't know much about Kikuyu except Faiz Mangat.
Faiz Mangat?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we go on YouTube... Faiz Mangat. Faiz Mangat. We're going to put his songs somewhere here.
You can get
Mujibi is great.
If you see Broses or even his name, you'll see his
fantastic. We're going to follow him. We have people who love following people, and they follow us. We follow them, millennials and Gen Zs.
Yes, I'm trying to get him sing gospel because he has got a very fantastic voice. Germans know them. They know Faiz Mangat, but they don't know me.
If I say with us,
if I say I am Faiz Mangat, they are.
Oh, really? That's fantastic.
They don't know me.
Hey, tunafanya kazi na mama wa celebrity. Tumefika. I mean, as we said, as we come to a close, as we come to a close, it's what time is it in Germany now? As you can see, the sun is still shining.
8:03.
8:03. I love it. The natural light has come, and as we finish, we want to encourage every Kenyan who has something. Find your purpose, and you have something to share with the world, like Wanjiko has done here from Kengero. Rogere, from Rogere. A girl from Rogere is making it. She's going to be 50 years in Germany. Let me come closer.
And I'm 72 years old.
Wow. And you look amazing.
I have 2 children.
Yeah.
3 grandchildren.
Amazing.
And great-grandchildren. 2 boys, 2 wonderful, beautiful boys.
I love it. Do you also have a website or not yet?
I have, but it doesn't function. So I'm not so good with this.
You have found us, we have found you.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting there eating beautiful, yummy Helen's food. And we were like, kula haraka tufuate huo mama akona nyota ule.
Kupika mapishi yangu pia kama mamangu. I cook. I'm very famous in my cooking. Samosas nobody can make them.
Sasa wewe talanta utaulizwa na Bwana Yesu pale tukifika pale nini utaulizwa talanta nilikupa au kutumia?
Ndio.
Umetumia talanta zako, you have exhausted your...
Nimejaribu and then all by myself because here is very difficult for Germans to support us in those kind of things. They even had refused at one time that I should not use my books in the lessons. So my students said, what does that mean? You know? I am so happy about hearing Africa is coming together and that all these things are going to end. How we are always pressed down. You can't come up. Here in Germany, no matter how, if I was a German doing those kind of work,
you would be far away. In fact, you would have a street like this one with your name.
I tell you.
You would have a street like this.
But they don't support you. They don't want you to grow. They want you to stay there. In fact, imagine telling me not to teach Swahili structure. Not to tell them anything about grammar. They want just to say, I said, then you don't need him. You need a papagay to come and just repeat after them. What am I for? A parrot.
Because I'm going to speak to the Germans. Dear German, I'm going to speak in English because most of us, you Germans, understand English. You see someone like us or me doing business and we think we are not smart enough to execute or to even have a business. However, you know why we got missionaries in Kenya and they come there? You know why we have so much foreign investment in Africa, in the continent of Africa? Is because we are smart. Give us a chance, please, dear Germans. Give us a chance. That was a long time ago.
We are going to give them a chance, actually. Time is over for them to give us a chance. Yay! We are going to give them a chance. They have stopped all those. Yes. My favorite leader in Africa today is Traore.
Yes!
Yeah! This guy has knocked me off completely.
Now we have a voice. Before people didn't have a voice. Now we have a voice.
Why did we? I knew all these things and I almost resigned my work. I said,
now nobody can. Now we can't. We're not giving up.
No,
we are just
have to go.
Climbing the ladder.
We have
so
to
don't
follow
worry.
his muster because he's doing fantastic things.
Yeah. We are following
Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso.
He's saying, wonderful. I am not stopping. You can't stop me. He's saying all these things. And also, you cannot stop us. There is nothing, as in fall gas.
Now. We are unstoppable.
So it's either you can't beat us, join us.
Yes.
Join us. And let's make this world a great place.
Amen. And Africa should be freed. We don't want people coming, plundering, taking things.
I mean,
we want to work together if we have to.
We have diamonds, we have cotton, we have chocolate. Why is it chocolate picked up in Africa to come in Switzerland to be put in Lidl's and the people who are harvesting the chocolate are living way below means? So
a simple thing is about coffee. I've written it in my biography. Yes, coffee especially. Every house in this Germany, they drink coffee.
Yep.
But the farmer who is doing that work is paid nothing.
What about the roses?
They take those beans, they come and they should have a factory in Kenya to roast the coffee.
And they come green. You're right. They come here green and they are roasted here.
Because we are not good enough to roast, that's it. And that is...
Oi, contain me.
We don't want this. Magisheje todeta Entwicklungs Hilfe, magisheje makiuga Entwicklungs Zusammenarbeit. Development together. What is it? Cooperation development. So it's cooperate, but it's not true. It was a lie.
True.
It's a lie, a big lie.
Stop it, don't worry. Tunakuja na gas, full gas.
Tunakuja. Niyo na magijira uthame gukuthi matikonyenda bite sure.
Na hair insurance tuendagi ati wena miaka igana? So she's 72. There's an insurance we sell. It's called Diaspora insurance. Do you know of Diaspora insurance?
No, I don't need any insurance anymore.
No, it's Diaspora for end of life. Let me tell you what it is. end of life. We talk another time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We're going
That
to,
was very
are you
good.
recording? Yeah.
Brother momu no, siana siakwa.
Tubarikiwe, amesema tubarikiwe.
Barikiwe sana.
Yeah, the closing.
So my people, just one word. She's a legend. She has a story to tell. And I think we'll look for you, ma'am. I hope utakubali mwito wetu.
Karibuni sana.
Tukae chini vizuri. Maybe we will come with her.
Yeah.
Then we talk like all the topics. Tumesikia uko na interesting topic from politics to personal opinions to developing people.
Yes.
So you have a very broad story to tell.
Oh yeah.
So we look for you. But kwa hiyo kidogo yenye amesema, we just want to say you need to be appreciated and people need to know about you.
Apart from being appreciated, I would like people to learn from that. That here in Germany doesn't mean that when you come here, you just, I'm married to a rich German Zungu, so I'm comfortable. People suffer a lot here and they have to know that. Well, I'm not rich,
You're not poor.
I'm not very poor, but I get my daily bread. That's it. And I earned everything. I brought my children up with my own sweat. I didn't get any help from anybody.
Amazing.
So this is what one should, when people come here, you don't come here and start holding bottles of beer and drinking your head off. That is not good. Watu ni waje wajaribu, kazi ziko hapa. Even go back to school. If you can't do anything, I think I had my own intelligence. God gave me some talents, which I could use very well. But many people don't have it. And if you don't have a talent, look for something else to do. But our people are getting lost here.
At least do something.
They are getting lost here.
Can you talk about your dress? Tell us what you're wearing.
Nikimalizia,
tell us what you're wearing so that we close.
This is a dress I was given as a gift from Nigeria by a friend of mine.
Give us a 360.
Just this. Anyway.
Oh, turn around.
It has
want to see the back?
Boo down where I can put it down.
Like a leso,
but I did my own.
Yes. What does it have a print in the back? That's what I wanted. Oh, beautiful. So is this Nigerian?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Kind of. I wanted to wear. I wish I wore Maasai costume.
We too. We've come from Deutsche Welle.
Well, with your interview here with Maasai costume would have looked much better.
We'll come back.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you very much. We are going to close here.
Welcome. Yes. Thank you.
Kwaherini.
Yes.
And
asanteni sana. Mbarikiwe.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss.